What's up guys, we have another YouTube video for you all today and we're covering the Friday content, and yeah, there is a lot of content today. We got a brand new promo team, we got 3 player SBCs and an objective, so there's a lot to cover. Let's get into it. Right, so let's go to the SBC section first of all, and we can see straight away, these are yesterday's SBCs. We have Correa, the most used special card in the game, and Up Meccano. This Correa is going to have an extremely high completion rate because people think Argentina are going to win, or they're supporting Messi, and also the stats are crazy. And imagine this card with +2s all over. It's a crazy card, right? You're looking at almost 3 stats at 90. 4-4, great in game, great stats. Can play multiple positions too, right mid, centre forward, and really good in game stats. His inform's great. I'm sure a lot of you have used it. His gold is also great. Up Meccano, not as big on this card. I don't like the pace split, but I'm sure he'll be good in game. But yeah, not really for me. But if you're a Bundesliga fan or French fan, or you think France is gonna win, then maybe it's one for you. You'll have an 86 pace then by the time he gets the upgrade. Kind of bad stamina though. I'm not huge on this one. But unfortunately, the downside is the SBC requirements. It's not the end of the world. I think these come out to 200k, so it's not actually that bad value. But 200k for Up Meccano, I'm not sure I'll spend 200k on that. But on Correa, I probably would. I would on Correa. So. You can do that. Sorry, I got sore throat. Right, now the big SBC of the day, Mr. CR7 himself. Look at the card, look at the stats. 5-star, 4-star, high-low, no Manchester United, so very hard to link on chemistry. Off the bat. Better dribbling, better pace, worse shooting, worse passing, worse physical. Make of that what you will. He can play striker, he can play left mid, he can play right mid, he can right wing, sorry, he can play left wing, so he can play multiple positions. They're just really hard to get on some chem, so that's the issue with this card, chemistry. Stats, I mean, he's a winger now, right? And that's what the stats basically say. If shooting's gone down, I'd say those are still good enough shooting stats though for a winger. I'd be fine with that. I'm sure we've all used wingers worse. Just put a hawk on him or something and his stats will become really good for an attacker. The pace is key in this current meta. His dribbling is actually improved and his reaction is really high. It's a big dub for this card. The big letdown, as expected, is the passing. The passing's gone down a lot, and obviously we all know how hard passing is on FIFA 23, so there is that. Traits, pretty much the same traits as always. But yeah, it's a good card, a great card. I would be definitely down to do this card until you see the requirement. 84, 85, 87, 88. I'm pretty sure that comes out to about 500k. If this had a Manchester United badge on it, I'd probably say it's like 80% complete. But without a Manchester United badge and really hard to get on chemistry, I'm down to like 35% wanting to do this card. It's gonna be really hard to get on chemistry, man, unless you have a lot of Portuguese players in your team. I'm not huge on that at all. It's currently 6:49 PM in the UK, so we might still have lightning rounds. We still do have lightning rounds, and now EA these days are starting with the 100k pack lightning rounds, which is interesting. Now we don't get 50k packs anymore. We get 100k, 125, 150k, and we get all these other ones in between too with the star player packs. We haven't got those yet. As you can see, these haven't even sold out. They've released so many. All the demand's just not there, and people are waiting for the next one. So you will see more lightning rounds across the weekend. That will cause these new cards to drop. Here is the pack probability of the new team, the team of the tournament. 8.4%. Not terrible, but there's a lot of bad ones you probably get. That's how basic works, right? Okay, now we move on to the objective. It's the last bit of content we got today, and here it is. Mr. Benjamin Pavard. Medium high, 3-3, awful right back. However, it doesn't say here, but you can actually play centre back. And then you suddenly start thinking, damn, that's a really good objective. This may be objective of the year so far. If you plan on actually playing him as a centre back, as a right back, you're going to get burnt, so don't do that. As a centre back, you'll be good. How do you complete this one? 7 goals in rivals. Assist with a defender. It's not too hard. That one one's easy. Just 1 assist. 3 separate matches. 7 wins. Honestly, not that bad at all, to be honest. I mean, just score using France players and you're pretty much already there, right? is actually a really easy one to do. I think a lot of people are going to end up completing this by accident, which is going to force people into the Bundesliga route, or make people want to move into the Bundesliga/French route. This literally says win 7 rivals games. If you literally play to get your rewards every week, you're going to unlock this card most likely. Everyone scores finesse shots, or I mean, you can easily score 3 finesse shots. And assist to the defender, I mean, you just need to get one, then just play with a French attacker. This is actually incredibly easy to get. This is actually, I'm gonna say this is objective of the year so far, in terms of just straight value and like how easy it is to get. And for someone like me who doesn't like to grind it, or is in a high division like me, you know, Div 1, normally hell to complete this. I'm gonna complete this by accident, I can already tell. So that's a really good look from EA, and we thank them for that, which is not something you hear in the stream every day. But now let's take a look at the new promo team. Let's give it a quick refresh. These prices will be moving all over the place. As you can see, quite a few good cards in this team. Mbappe, Messi, the usual really good cards. Now let's take a look at them one by one, okay? Let me just quickly close all these because we've gone through them now. Let's start with Mbappe. He can play cam, and that's all you needed to see. He can play cam, he can play left mid, right mid, and left wing. He can play in multiple different positions, which is huge for this card. Stats, they speak for themselves, right? High, low, and as you can see, compared to his other card that he just got, basically +1. So not insanely boosted stats, but the positioning is huge for chemistry. And just makes him look better, and also 99 pace, which is, you know, that's all you really want to see, right? Then we have Messi. Centre forward Messi. Are his stats much different from this? Pretty much the same. +1s on a couple stats, and he's worth how much more? These prices will all come down. This is just the first hour. But obviously he can play striker and centre forward, right? This one can only play right mid and right wing. So that's basically the tax you're paying on this card. Not sure if the work rates have changed. High-low, what was his work rate before? I think he was high-low before, right? Or was he low-low? Wow, okay, that's actually huge. He was low-low before and now he's high-low. That explains the massive difference in price. This is a much more useful card. Much more usable card in the game. Especially for like pros and stuff like that. Alright, next up, let's move on to, shall we go down in price order maybe? So that would next be this card here, Theo Hernandez. How is his inform doing? 220k, hasn't moved in price. I thought this inform would rise in price because this card would be so expensive. If anything, it just kind of proves my point. This card probably will rise because this one's probably going to be a lot higher. It's going to probably settle at 300k, I'd imagine, or more. So probably it's 86 inform. We don't want to compare to this card because this card's a bit weird. That's 2s on everything, a decent upgrade, great looking card. Anything different? 3-3, high. Another good all-round card, you know, another Theo Hernandez special card I'm sure you're used to seeing. Now we have Mr. Phil Foden over here. 4-4, right wing, right mid, centre forward, left wing. So very usable card in tons of different positions. Great stats, good traits. And yeah, another great card. On his other card, he has received quite a big boost on pace, shooting, and physical. So that's definitely good and usable. I'm not going to click on through all the other cards unless I pick something out and I see something crazy. Dallo does look really good. You know we love Dallo over here. This Dallo card is crazy actually. What's the boost? But I'm going to click on this one. Holy, that's a huge upgrade. So this card is going to stay over 100k with those links as well, and the card design and the picture dynamic. It's going to stay over it. This is a great looking card. 3-star, 4-star, and I think he was 3-star, 4-star before as well. He was. That's a great looking card. And the final card I'll actually click on. Wow, Gavi is so cheap. Considering his stats are so similar to Pedri. But if you compare him to the new Pedri, they're really not that different. Because we looked at this before, right? Or are they big? Is there a big difference? 1 more pace, 4 less shooting, +1 passing, less physical, less defending, same dribbling. It's the 3-star, 3-star, and the 5-star, 4-star skill. As you can see, Pedri's actually risen. He was 190k. Gavi can play right wing and left wing, which is useful. Basically the same card, but this one's just got boosted skill move and weak foot, so there's that. Gavi's probably going to be cheap, lower rated, higher pack weight. Okay? But the last one I was interested in, which I'm sure a lot of you are interested in, is Ivan Perisic. Because this out of position card was very useful. People loved it. Obviously he can't play centrally anymore. He can play left wing back, not left back. Someone actually called this in the Discord saying that'd be funny that they will do that and not put left back as the option, and They were exactly right because they know EA so well. Again, this card looks great. 4-star, 5-star, a good attacker, good shooting stats, very good finishing, good all-rounded card to be honest. Probably a great sentiment, so that's why EA would make him not be able to play center mid. Nah, I'm joking. That's just how they do it though, you know? That's how that all looks. And here are some of the rest of the cards. Dumfries, Gavi, Guardiol, Carrero, Bonu, our first goalkeeper. That is a promo card, I believe, this year. Thiago Silva, they kind of killed him by giving him 77 pace. McAllister, pretty well-rounded card, but like, it looks like a James Maddison kind of card. Like James Maddison in form, just looks kind of meh. And Gakpo looks relatively cheap, but I hate Gakpo in game, and also its links are kind of hard. And then we have probably, I don't know why this card is so expensive. Did he get a huge pace boost? He did. But he's still lengthy, and I don't think anyone's gonna use this card. He's got 5-star weak foot. Did he always have that? I think he did, right? He did. Well, he didn't have 5-star weak foot in the World Cup penalties. Otherwise, he would have taken it with his left foot and he would have scored and not hit it into orbit. Right. Okay, so that is the whole squad. You're going to see this team come down a lot. This is what happens on Friday. If you want, you can go on Footbin, you can go on this, and you can keep this page up and refresh it. I do this all the time when I'm tracking all the cards together. You can watch this price here. Can you see that? Or is my cam in the way? So underneath my cam, let me just move my cam. You can see here, or here even, it's the price of the team, the entire price of the team, right? You can keep refreshing this and you will literally see the entire price go down, and the cheaper it gets, the cheaper the entire team has. And you can track whether the team is going up or down just by checking that, okay? That's a little tip for you all. Now, when we get a new team, we always look and see how that affects the previous team, right? So what has happened to this previous team so far? One thing I have absolutely noticed, and I'm kind of sad about because I didn't buy him myself, Jude Bellingham has flown, Camavinga has flown, Pedri is also at 15k, and Doozy's done well. I bought one at 100k. Who else has done well? There's another centre mid here. Lissandro's also done well. I got him for 110 only an hour ago. And clearly, look at this team, right? What does it lack? Centre mids, not very good. No centre mids in the team here. Gavi, so cheap. So we've had no centre mids. We got Pavard, who's a centre back or right back. Correa, winger attacker. Ronaldo, winger attacker. Upamecano. We got everything apart from midfielders, and central midfielders especially. So there's no guessing why they went up. Does that say 51k or 61k? I was gonna say. This card holds really well, by the way. This is a really good card to trade with. I don't know why. I think it's the pace and the multiple positions, but this card just holds price so well. Anytime you see this card on 50k, you can just pretty much buy it, and like he always goes back over 50k. Yesterday we tipped this at around here. You could get him under 50k, and he went at 54. This card just fluctuates really, really well, man. Really, really easy card to make some good profit on, okay? Yeah. So now, we need to calculate our moves from here, right? And where do we go from here? Well, you may be thinking, okay, the market is rising, I need to be buying. That is not how you do things. Normally when you think like that, the market has already gone way past where you need to have bought, alright? And one thing here, we did take a slight L on this card, alright? We were also watching this card on stream, he got real low. He got all the way down to 660, we didn't buy. The gamble people were taking was whether the new card would be Manchester United, and the fact he wasn't was the reason he rose. And now he's going to just come down slowly because all the investors are selling off. He might rise again, I'm not too keen on it though. But as you can see here, this new one is 519k, which is kind of crazy when you compare the stats. Paying for pace. You're literally paying 8 pace per punch on him or something, you know? Not worth it in my books, this SBC. Unless you have tons of untradeable fodder, but you should be doing career first, okay? Right, as I was saying, now we need to calculate our moves and what we are going to be doing from here on, okay? As you all know, I love Dallo, right? You know I love Dallo. It's really easy money and it works so well. He's actually risen a bit now since I posted about 20 minutes ago. This card continually seems to go under 20k and I don't know why. And as you all know, you buy whatever price you buy for. Try and buy the one with the shadow. Try buy the one with a 84 one. This is how you search for it. I'm going to show you how to search for it right now, okay? Really, really easy. we're getting some sales. One sec. Sold. Yeah, I traded a gold CR7. Oh, and there goes my Lissandro, who I bought for 110. Okay, we'll relist the rest. Right, so Dallo, this is how you search for him. A lot of you guys are gonna be sick of seeing this. I'm sorry, but to show people. So the key is a Timmy will search with no price. You must raise the min price up to 18k. Just search like that. I'll just go 25 just so they definitely appear. Did I click it? I clicked X. And bang, look, 25, 25, 25. There's a lot of 25 right now. I'd gladly buy them all right now. 25, but I'm just trying to see if there's 20. Go to the end. I would gladly pick up every single one of these if I had like an unlimited budget right now and I didn't need my coins. 2250, 2250, 20, shadow, bang, you buy, easy. When you buy this card, you simply list them for 2k higher than what you paid, or 2.5 higher if you buy with a shadow. List for 1 hour, relist every hour. All you gotta do, they will sell at the end of the hour, and that's why we list for 1 hour and we relist every hour. Extremely easy method, okay? Extremely easy. We now have a new addition to this method. He goes by the name of Kara. This card is really easy to buy, nowhere near as complex as buying a Dallo. It's just simply the fact we got this SBC here. Very good. And as you can see, this card right here is so cheap. He's still out right now. Who are they gonna want to link this card to? He's hard to link nation to, right? Even though we have a lot of good Moroccans. You probably need a club link because they're OP, right? You only need 2 from the same club to get a chem link. And guess who you're gonna use? Kara, who can also play right back. What do you do with Kara? Same thing as Dallo. You literally type Kara, special, 18k. A lot of people don't know about this one yet. I've only just been telling people recently. Okay, and now we're gonna have to redo the search because oh, we all know what's going on with the search thing right now. Looks like you can even get him lower than 18k right now, which is even better. You can see how many are selling, right? What you want to be doing is, as you can see, the shadow ones are going, right? You want to target right backs or shadows. That's the dream. There goes another shadow. I need a shadow. Simply, same method. Whatever you buy for, list for 2k higher. That's it. For this one, I don't even alternate with the shadows or anything. Just straight 2k higher. Try and get it for under 18k. If you get a right back one, they're going to sell faster. Get as many as you want. It seems to sell really well. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working really well. I bought like 20 earlier and I sold like 9 in the first listing. It was crazy. It was actually crazy. Okay? Other than that, we will be looking tonight in the Patreon and on the Discord and on the late night stream to overnight flip these cards. And overnight flip basically means we watch these cards come down, down, down. As they come down, they'll hit a low point and they'll steadily rise for a bit. People will wake up and they'll want to use these cards because they're quite good, and they'll rise a bit more and we'll sell at like 10 a.m. UK time for the early morning lightning rounds, which EA have liked to bring these days, okay? That's what we'll be doing on most of these cards. We'll be monitoring them. My favorite cards in here for overnight flips are going to be the ones which are going to be the most affordable, but also the most usable. So Gakpo will definitely be a big one on my list. Perisic will be a good one on my list. Thiago Silva, it depends how low he goes, but I'm not a big fan of the 77 pace, so maybe not. Bonu will be really good. I'm sure of that. A lot of people have Moroccan players. He'll be really good and really low risk. Guerrero I'll definitely do. Gavi I will 100% do. Dumfries we'll see, and Vardiol probably as well. I think he can play left back, Vardiol. It's quite useful. Yeah, he can. People will actually use this card then. They'll use him at left back, and then and he's left footed too. Nice. Use him at left back, Upamecano, and Pavard as 3 new players, you know, and they'll have fun with that. Those are the players I'm going to target for overnight flips, okay? Another thing you can look at is just the popular page. You can see what people are interested in just by watching the popular page. As you can see here, it's the whole new team. A lot of people are looking at this Theo Hernandez there. Can you see that? He's the most popular special that hasn't been released today, other than Messi and Ronaldo. But yeah, those are 2 different level players, right? This card's gonna rise. Predict this card rises, man. This new card's way too expensive. It's not even in the same category. If you can get this under 120 right now, I'd buy it. And same for PC, 115, okay? I know this is a time-related video, and this video is going to be uploaded at 8 PM UK time, which is about an hour from now. I'm probably going to tip this and buy a few after I post this video, or before I post this video. Well, as soon as I finish recording. I don't see a reason why Centimid stopped rising either. Jude Bellingham's coming down now. As you can see, Jude's coming down. And guess who's gonna buy? I made a mistake. And I missed out here. 530. Yeah, it's painful. But it is what it is. And we gotta move on. I'm gonna hope for a dip and I'm gonna buy him. This card's gonna just keep rising. I can see it. Remember I've told you guys before about EA, they like to flick the switch, right? They like to just flick the switch and change league. You may have guessed. We're on Bundesliga right now. Vard, Objective, Upamecano, Sbc, Jude Bellingham, you know? That's how they flick the switch, basically. Jude Bellingham is obviously promo card, as is Vardiol. But we're getting now, the thing with Bundesliga, what the problem was with Bellingham. It was hard to get him on chem because you need multiple players from the same league to get them on chem. Now we're having good players from the league. It's actually possible to get him on good chem. And now people can use him. And that's why he dipped so low. Honestly, I really should have bought this card, but we do not hindsight trade. We never ever hindsight trade, alright? We do for like a few seconds and then we're like, okay, we're hindsight trading, move on. You missed it, next time we'll get it, alright? Don't ever beat yourself up about a bad trade. I've been there, we've all been there. It's not worth your time, it's not worth the effort, okay? Literally not worth it. One thing I would like to point out quickly is, before I end this video, is icons. More importantly, the World Cup icons. These are all out of packs now. And there's certain ones which I am trading all the time. For example, let's see here. I think someone just subscribed or something because I just had like a follow alert. Sorry if that came to the video. I think someone followed. CS is one I've been buying all the time. I was so confused where that noise is coming from. I was like, what? Nothing's on. I've been continually buying this card at 190 or lower and selling it for 210. I see no reason why to stop doing that. I know we have Bonu now, which is a new promo goalkeeper, but I'll still keep doing that, I'm not going to lie. Any other ones here I like to trade? Not really. Cannavaro's done really bad since we got a lot of new centre backs today. If you look at the regular icons, that'll be good right now. Any icon that has dipped, I would trade and I would buy. If any icons dip 10%, I would trade and I would buy them right now. And I will be doing that as soon as I end this video. The only positions I'd avoid are potentially strikers. Although both those SBCs is quite expensive. I would definitely avoid centre backs. And if you could target centre mids, I would love centre mids because as you know, we have no centre mids, okay? Yeah, I definitely love centre mids, okay? So that's going to be it for today's YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it what's the word, useful to you maybe, and you picked up some good information. That's basically my thoughts on the market and what's all going to go on, and why everything's moved as how it has so far. I'll be doing daily YouTube videos every day. If you like this kind of content and you want to join my free trading Discord, the link is in the description below. My Twitch link is also in there if you want to follow my Twitch channel, and also my Patreon. We are running a discounted Patreon for the next couple of weeks. Normally $12.99, basically £13 a month, but for the Christmas period, we're going to be doing it for $9.99 a month, just for 1 month, and it won't auto renew. So it's not really a subscription, it's just a 1 month only. So you won't even get auto charged next month, so it's extra good, alright? But yeah, if you want to join all that, that's all in the links below. And thank you for watching. If you would give the video a like, I would appreciate that. If you could subscribe to the YouTube channel, I'll be very grateful. If you could leave a comment, just give me any feedback, good or bad, I don't mind. Don't worry if it's bad, right? As long as you say it in a polite way, I'm not gonna offend me, right? Constructive criticism does help, or any advice or any tips, okay? But yeah, other than that, I will see you for tomorrow's video, and I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll see you all on the late stream anyway in like an hour or two, okay? So have a good evening, everybody, and yeah, one love.